Imagine a government that cannot clearly separate public power from private interest. How do you expect Nigerians to trust such a system? This is the concern many Nigerians are showing following the growing controversy around Seyi Tinubu and the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway project linked to the administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and how the federal government, through the Attorney General of the Federation, has decided to take sides by assigning 6 SANs to defend Seyi Tinubu in a situation where the AGF was supposed to work for the interest of the nation instead of that of the family of the president. This issue is gaining attention for 3 major reasons. The first is the allegation of conflict of interest. The second is the concern about lack of transparency and competitive bidding. The third is the government's legal response and what it suggests about accountability. Let's start with the first issue. There are claims that Seyi Tinubu is associated with the Chagoury business network, particularly companies linked to Gilbert Chagoury, whose construction firm is handling the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway project. Now, this project is not small. It is a multi-trillion naira infrastructure project stretching across major coastal states. So the concern is this: if the son of a sitting president is allegedly connected in any way to a company benefiting from such a massive government contract, then Nigerians are questioning whether due bidding process was followed before awarding the contract. Nigerians are saying there was no clear competitive bidding process, especially for a project of that magnitude. That is why critics, including political figures like Atiku Abubakar, have raised concerns, questioning the transparency in awarding of such contract without opening biddings. And in a country where transparency has always been a major issue, awarding such a massive contract without open competition raises serious questions. So people are asking, why wasn't this project subjected to a fully transparent bidding process? Why does it appear like everything was decided within a closed system? These are the questions driving public reaction. Now to the third issue, and this is where things became even more intense. There are reports that the Attorney General of the Federation assembled a strong legal team, including multiple senior advocates of Nigeria, to respond to a court case demanding full disclosure of details surrounding the project. Now, on the surface, government defending itself in court is normal. But the concern here is the person involved. Because when such a large legal team is mobilized around a case tied to allegations involving the president's son, people begin to ask whether the system is being used to protect individuals rather than to provide transparency. That is where the trust issue becomes deeper. Now, let's compare this to what Obasanjo did. During the time of Obasanjo, it was allegedly reported that his son, Gbenga Obasanjo, was linked to a contract bid with NNPC, and when Obasanjo became aware of it, he rejected the bid. That was a clear message from Obasanjo that public office should not be used to create even the slightest impression of personal benefit. That decision was seen as a demonstration of discipline and an attempt to avoid public suspicion. But when you compare it to what is happening now, it begins to look like personal interest is interfering with national transparency.